morning, everybody. Greetings, screeners. We have a double whammy for you, and it is Mega Bloks Hot Wheels. Rodger is the one that just passed by. Next up is Twinduction. That's right. Screeners and meaners. Let's go and stop this. Let's see. You can't have one side, not the other, and one side, not the other. So let's go ahead and stop this right in the middle. Did I get it? Oh, that's close enough. Anyways, it's going to bring them in here. First up, set number 4, Rodger, is 91739. Put them down here. Okay, turn them to there. And you have set number for Twinduction. As soon as I find it, is 91740. Pretty cool indeed. And the reason why we are doing a double whammy, is because pretty much I like the competition set for this one here. So it goes along with the stop motion, so it works for me. And I hope it works for you as well too. And again, if you see $8 on this or $10 or $5 or whatever, I paid nowhere near as much, and you'll probably be able to get them cheaper. But if they are actually sealed screeners and meaners, I'm not gonna lie to you, they're probably gonna want a pretty penny from them, because again, this was a joint combo making from Mega Bloks and Hot Wheels, as you can see the name up at the top there, and I thought it was really cool. And one of these figures I like better than the next, and I'm probably going to be ashamed to say it, because be that as it may, I really like the setup of but we're going to hop right into that screeners. So we'll do this in a snap. Okay, screeners and meaners, the tubes are open, and here they are. Yes, and I don't know. To be honest with you, I think I like them both evenly now. Just stick with me here. I'm sorry. I know the Rodger Network, you're a hypocrite. Hey, it's my figurine sets. It's what I do with. I want with them. So see if we can't go stop them here. Which would be cool? Which will look cool? Nah. Let's try this right here. Stop a sesame. That worked. See? There you go. Good thing come for those who wait. Okay, first on the left we have Rodger, and this figurine set has it in massive engine. I don't even see how he can drive. You see that? There's no possible way he can see from out there. Maybe he's got a GPS camera or something or other, infrared or something to block when he's driving or something. I'm not exactly sure. But the same go for the right. Right there on the right there. There's that, what's his name there? I'm sorry, I gotta look back at the tube. The Twinduction. You probably can't see as well too, but of course at the same time, hey, you're driving. You know, people gotta watch out for you. Anyways, you got a motor that size. I don't think anyone cares what goes on, because pretty much you're gonna probably run them down anyway. All right, let's check out the back, which they got these little fake lights going on. Like the more on the right situation with that going on, but like more on the left with this whole I think they're louvers is what they're called. When they have block out the windows here, if you see it, and this is not going down. What's going on? I'm not sure. And you look, just between me and you, back there, you know that's illegal tint. You know, I hope the cops stop him. You know, whatever. And you can't even see out his back window, but I'm pretty sure they got cameras and stuff with a day and age. Whatever. Let's keep this moving. Anyway, screeners and meaners. These are both of the vehicles, and I must say they are pretty cool. This has more of a low profile. This has more of a higher profile, so to speak. This is tinted windows all around, if you can see this. If you can see right in there. And I think that was a nice touch on that part. I'm going to bring the figurine out. And it's a special one because he has some super cool color going on there. I'm going to just bring him up. I was going to bring the other one out, but, you know, put that in the stuff. Put it back, put him back. It's your show. It's your show. It's your time. So, something in my eye. Stop. Come on. Oh, man, come on. Does that work? Yeah. That kind of works. Yeah, so he has a little red going on, flame. So that works for him, his little figurine. Stand up. Thank you. And you can see right here, he has a little bit different. He has a little cowboy hat, if you can't tell. Those are not actually horns or... you know, it may look like a horn and everything, but it's actually a little cowboy hat. So that works for him and stuff like that. But he has a skull with some teeth on it and stuff. And it says Hot Wheels all over him and stuff. And of course, he has a little setup and stuff. So, and now I can't get him to stand. That's right. The one, not the other. Okay. All right. So let's see if we can bring this up. This uplifted window thing that's kind of stiff there. And we're going to bring this guy out right here, which he details and matches his car quite on point. And him has a little flame in the front. And again, I don't know the backstory on them. I don't know if they have they're like some like little superhero type thing and stuff. And maybe it does. Maybe they do have a little backstory going on with them. But it works. It works indeed. And he has a little silver screen there. He has a little silver front. That's pretty cool. That works for him. And that works along with the car. So it matches with the engine. So it goes on with that and stuff. But that works. That goes on. Anyways, we'll put the figure on because they keep falling. So they're not cooperating, so let them stay down. Anyways, the vehicles themselves, again, ingenuity. Love the contrast of the wheels. I know you're trying to make it detailed as possible, but I must say the edging on that is spot on. Oh, it's not rolling. Oh, shame. Oh, that one works pretty okay. So that works. Okay, also forgiven. A little spot. What's up with that? A spot of paint. Anyways, now to look at this front of the car and the details of it is very simple, and I don't know what wave this is. If you happen to look at and see the Hot Wheel line / Mega Bloks, but it does not have the flake like some of the other Hot Wheels have. This one neither. And this one here, pretty cool little front there. I wish it would have had a regular grille than like a scoop thing, because you got these two massive things going on here, and that pretty much is stuff on the side itself. I love the back. I love how it's integrated and actually make it looks more of a aerodynamic feel to it. If you can see that on the side there, it kind of slopes a little bit and then goes into some lights. It actually favors the back of some cars of today, hint hint. And that's pretty cool with inside itself. So that really works indeed, in my honest opinion. So that's it. But enough about all that. Let's go and hop into the pros and cons of this. First up to the left, Rodger Dodger, it's you. Well, let's go ahead and jump right into this. The figurines, of course, will always be the same, but I must say I can always appreciate a little different feel to it. And the silver works with me on that, and also a little flame guy in the front. So the outfit kind of suffers a little bit in some areas, because as you can see, like I said, I think there might be a different wave going on here, so to speak, an even type of new feel, because he has knee pads or whatever. He has shoulder pads as well too. He's got like excuse me, like a road is going between, going up his leg, with the little space in between and stuff. One side you can pass, one side you can't. A little jokey joke. Anyways, got a flame on the side of the helmet, but that works on that stuff or whatever. So that's I'm sorry, that should have been a con, but it's a pro, so I guess that's kind of mixed up, so flippy floppy on that. But anyways, the pros on that is that the silver goes on and works on that and stuff, and I'm digging with that. As far as it goes with the pros, the engine itself is massive. It's pretty cool, and I like the contrast of the silver in the front there. It kind of works and matches along with the screen. I'm sorry, the windshield. Windscreen, if I'm saying that correctly. And it just works and stuff. That works on that so much so. And let's see, is that it for you as far as it goes, the pros and stuff? Oh, actually, no, they have a little different contrast of the steering column in there, if you can see that, in the seat. And I guess all those holes there are supposed to be cup holders. It's a lot of fluid. Anyways, and that just works with there and stuff and all that. The cons for this bad boy is that I wish it had little tinted windows like this, and also these were a little bit painted black. I could do it myself with a Sharpie, but I think it should have had a little more, gist to it and stuff, so to speak, and stuff. And I want to point this out, that I wish, and I get what they're trying to do, but you can see the clearance on that. And I said this in another video about one of the other cars, about the difference of the clearance and stuff. One's low, sometimes they're not stuff, but this is supposed to be picked a muscle car. But I think that's a little bit too much clearance, maybe a little bit lower and stuff, or get the dip down a little bit more and stuff, because of the, I'm a stickler about the whole thing of wind and things trying to be a little accuracy of it, is because it actually gives a person a real feel. If it was actually in real life, would imagine this toy if it was real, which you probably can actually mimic a car to look just like it. So whatever on that. Is that it? Oh, actually no. The backlights here. You could have put translucent something other there. Translucent black. I thought that would have been kind of cool going on. You just not put the blacked out lights that people were doing back back in the day, early 2000, late 90s. That could have worked a whole lot better, in my honest opinion. But that, and plus I have two of these. Actually, no, I don't. I have just one of these. I think I have two of the other. There's a piece here that really doesn't go down all the way. I don't know if you guys see that or not, but I have another Mega Bloks, same setup of this. I think it's the Bone Shaker or something like that. That kind of has a little bit of that, but the space itself is just in that little side there. I'm not sure it was supposed to be like that or something I'm doing wrong, but it just doesn't go down. If you can see it, it's not focusing very well, but you get the picture. But the right versus the left, or whatever. But that's enough about them. It's both about Rodger. Let's go and check out Twinduction here. Not exactly sure what these little flame pieces are supposed to do. What they are not doing is working for me. But let me get into the pros first. The pros is digging the car. Love the tinted windows. I think that works and stuff, like the little spoiler in the back. Love how it's detailed to make it to integrate to show that whole muscle car feel look and what goes into it. Love the exhaust. I love that, how that works. And I love how you can kind of change it and put it in different places and stuff, kind of what where you want, stuff like that. I'll probably do it in stop motion. I'm not exactly sure yet because I didn't really finish it, the stop motion on that. And I really love how sleek it looks. It just looks so muscle car, and I love the contrast of the silver. And that works for me. I think they could have did better contrast on top of the engines on the top, but at the same time, I do appreciate the two-tone. I think they could have did another off-color type feel to it, but that works for me on that. As far as the cons go for this little figurine vehicle here, is that you see it kind of stops a little bit with the wheel. I don't know if you can see it as well too. I don't know if it's just something that goes on or something going, but they're not a freely moving wheel, and that looks like it's clear enough space in there for it to be able to do that, but it's just not working for it. It's not doing it. It's got a little Mega Bloks angle there. Well, you're Mega Construct now, so it doesn't really matter, and it kind of slows it down as it rolls as freely as the other one. So I don't know if it's just something how that works and stuff, but I would like this a lot better if the front of this was probably a little bit lower, but that's whatever and stuff. But the cons else about this is, I think if I'm in the right direction, I mean, and the right explain, I think I lost my train of thought there. I was checking out, but the cons more on this is that those little orange weird flames that you have it stacked with the car. Again, I thought it would have been better as a sticker, but then how would it fit on there? I think they could have put a regular plate in there and just kind of make it look like the flame. I think it would have been more accurate, so to speak. I would have had a better feel of it. But I mean, it is what it is. I don't know what else to really say. It just kind of works, on so many levels. But I mean, it is what it is. I said I hate to repeat myself, but that's pretty much the truth. And that's pretty much about it. Yeah, so all right, screeners, without further ado, you have more to view, so let's see what this thing can do. Okay, screeners, hope you enjoyed that stop motion there. I had a lot of, hey, YouTube, break it up. Anyways, okay, screeners, hope you enjoyed that stop motion there. I had a lot of fun making it. Yeah, and I appreciate, as always, thank you guys so much. And remember, share if you care, sub me if you love me. Thank you so much for the watch. You screeners, meaners, you guys are there, support me. I thank you so much. And do what you do, as long as you do it well. JR Network, and I am out. Appreciate the watch.